The body of Ohio State Trooper Nick Caton was driven by a procession past the Canfield State Trooper Barracks earlier this afternoon.
Caton was killed in a crash along State Route 11 yesterday.
Following that crash, Governor Mike DeWine ordered all of the U.S. and state flags flown at half-staff at all public buildings around Mahoning County and the State House.
The flags are to remain at half-staff until sunset on the day of Clayton's funeral.
The crash that killed Caton was the second crash involving a state trooper this year and the first fatal since 2016.
The last fatal crash involving a Valley trooper was 72 years ago in 1953 when Patrolman James Frederico was killed on Route 7.
Before that, Patrolman James Ivory was killed during a motorcycle crash near Salem in 1935.
The death of Caton has sent a wave of grief throughout the Valley and local law enforcement.
Allie Ross has more on how the community is reacting today. Good evening, Allie.
Good evening, Madison and Derek. A GoFundMe page for Caton's family has already raised nearly $50,000, and another fundraiser is planned for this Saturday. Across the Mahoning Valley and the state of Ohio, police departments are mourning the loss of Nicholas Caton, a state trooper, husband, and father. The Mahoning County Sheriff's Office writing, "Today we stand united in grief and gratitude for the life and legacy of Trooper Caton."
When this happens to one of us, it's felt by all of us, especially here locally, because he was one of our own.
Some of those that knew him personally are also speaking out. Caton was a founding member of the Steel Valley Pipes and Drums Bagpipe Group, which shared today his dedication to public safety and his passion for honoring tradition through music touched countless lives across our community and beyond. White House Fruit Farms announced it's hosting a fundraiser Saturday for Caton's family. The Animal Charity of Ohio has canceled one of its own events so its staff and volunteers can attend.
You never know how deeply you are touching your community, but he did. And I think it's important that everybody now shows their respect and shows up for this family.
Saturday is also National Move Over Day, which reminds drivers it's the law to move over for an emergency vehicle with flashing lights. Caton had been sitting in his cruiser with his emergency lights on when he was struck and killed.
Slow down, move over. And the biggest thing that all drivers need to do, whether you're on the highway or a residential street, is pay attention to what's going on.
That fundraiser at White House Fruit Farm will take place tomorrow from 12 to 3 p.m. Musician Chase Welch will perform. In Canfield with more local news, I'm Allie Ross.